Welcome to downtown Heliodor, home to rogues, ruffians, and all my other favorite kinds of people. About a year ago, me and Dirk, my partner in crime, managed to acquire one of the royal... They got wise and pulled me in eventually, but not before we'd stashed it. Right down there is the biggest, stinkingest garbage pile in all... After all, no one would ever think of looking for it there. Where criminal genius is, Time to go liberate that loot. To the garbage pile. This is the spot. Keep a lookout, okay? I'm going to grab the loot. Now, it was around here somewhere. It's definitely here. It's not here. You gotta be kidding me. Me and Dirk were the only ones who knew... Wait a minute. That rat! Damn it! I should have known! A thieving little... I'm gonna find him. Okay. The inn we used to crash at is just over there. This whole place hasn't changed a bit. Back in our thieving days. Ruby? Ruby, you there? It's me. Ruby runs the place. Looks like she's not around, but if anyone knows, which means we'll have to go find her. So here's the plan. There's a tower they use to look out for fires. You're gonna... I'll check a couple of other spots. Don't worry, you can't miss her.
Get out of here! Go on!
Good dog. Good doggy. Stay. Can't find Ruby anywhere. How about... You saw her heading back to the inn? Great! Well, if it isn't my favorite...
Welcome to our humble... Strike a light! If it ain't me favourite little tea leaf! Last I heard, that... Hang about. You've gone and escaped, ain't ya? You and your friend here... Oh. Well, I know not to stick me big nose in where it ain't want.
Don't worry, I won't be here long. I just need to know where Dirk is.
Dirk, eh? Now, didn't he open some fancy shop up by the castle? Yeah.
That can't be right. The rent up there is crazy. Wait a second. He sold it, didn't...
Look, in this part of town, you don't go asking too many questions. You know that. If...
You're right. Thanks, Ruby. I appreciate it. That no-good traitor! I'll bet he sold me out and sold the ore. And all so he could move up in the world. But we'll need to get past that sentry if we're gonna head uptown and find him. Wait, isn't he... Yeah, I remember hearing...
Halt! This gate leads to the nice part of town. Ah! No! No! Ah!
Worked like a charm. Now to head up to where all the rich folks live.
That's not bad.
Wow, nice place you got here.
Welcome, welcome. Feel free to browse. You'll find we young.
That's good, because I'm looking for something very...
Eric!
Long time no see.
Eric! My brother! My...
You have no shame, huh? You always were full of it, Dirk. But this really takes the cake. Admit it. You sold me out and sold...
I never! I promise you, I never sold you out. I was worried...
Oh, yeah. And how does that work, exactly? How does you opening this place and
Look, I was never much of a thief, you know that. But it turns out... when you got nabbed, I spent months racking my brains for ways of busting you out. In the end, I realised I'd have to give up the orb. I took it to the king, told him I found it somewhere, then I used the cash to open up the shop here and poured all my profits into bribing the guards up at the castle.
Now that you mention it, I did think it was weird they never tossed my cell the whole time I was digging that hole.
Exactly! I was paying them to turn a blind eye, weren't I?
Okay. I'm sorry.
That's the spirit! There we go!
But I need that orb. And now we don't...
Oh, Yes, we do.
So, where is it?
After I handed over the orb, I made sure to keep my ear to the ground about where it ended up. Well, a little bird tells me that Hendrik and his men took it to the king.
The King's Barrow, huh?
Mm-hmm.
That's southeast of town. Which means we can kill 2 birds with 1 stone.
Sorry, no can do. I got a shop to run and...
Married? Wow, you really have changed. We'd better get going. Take care, Dirk.
You too, old pal. Be lucky, eh?
The south gate is crawling with guards. We won't be walking out that way. And Hendrik's men are too uptight to take bride. Guess we'll have to go the long way round. If we skirt round the hills to the south, we should be able to approach the... We can drop into cobblestone on the way. Okay?
Watch yourselves out there, eh? They don't call that forest round there the Mangle Grove for nothing.
It'll take more than a few kid stories to scare us off. And besides, it's the...
Any sign of them?
No, nothing. Let's search the town again.
Look at all those lights. They're pretty keen to find us, huh? We'd better steer clear of Heliodor until the heat dies down. All right, through the Mangle Grove and onto cobblestone. What? Look at that! A campsite! And just when we needed one. Still a fair way to cobblestone. I still can't get over old Dirk. He didn't just go straight, married, shop in the best part of town. We used to be thick as thieves. Literally. We'd travel the world. Oh, speaking of which, I just thought... Yeah, I've decided. I'm giving it to you. You'll love it.
Chop, chop. Chop around the clock. 1, 2, 3, look out, trees. Oh. What in the world? I repaired the bridge only yesterday, and now some blighter's gone and destroyed it again.
Ta-da! You called? I went to a lot of trouble to smash up this stupid bridge. I'm not about to let you fix it. Now that's what I call tricky. 1 minute you're a silly old woodcutter, the next... Now, what mischief shall I get up to next? Oh, so much trouble. Bye, doggy. Stay. An empty treasure chest. I think I've just...
What the heck just happened? You touched that plant and then... You really expect me to believe that this... Huh. There's never a dull moment with you around. Well, all I know for sure is that we're never going to get... And if what we just saw was true, Rover here is the only one who can fix it. Why don't we find that chest and have a word? Let's head back the way we came and see if we missed it somewhere.
Ta-da! Introducing the one, the only...
Hi.
Hey! You're supposed to be shocked by my devilish trickiness. Ha!
Seriously?
What did you just... Oh, cheeky devil! Don't you know who I am?
Who else wants some?
This can't be happening. Looks like the joke's on me. This...
Hey there! You two!
Oh, look! It's our pal...
Not anymore. Thanks to you, I'm back to my old self. And I owe you more than words can possibly say.
It's funny you should ask. We were hoping that some kind...
It would be my pleasure. Why don't you go back to my cabin and put your feet up?
I was hoping you'd say that.
Sorry to have kept you waiting, but I'm happy to announce that the bridge is fixed.
You don't hang about, huh? Thanks. You've real...
Now, young fellow, about this vision of me being turned into a dog you saw when you... The more I think about it, the more certain I am. What you experienced can...
Does that mean anything to you?
It's something my dear old granddad told me. Yggdrasil is the giant floating tree at the center of our world, of course. If the legends are to be believed, each one of its leaves represents a life. The glowing plant you found in the forest is actually a part of it. It's said that the world tree can choose to communicate, and that's what my granddad meant by the guidance of Yggdrasil. It's all coming back to me now. As a boy, I'd spend hours talking to the silly. But you, young man, you're different. You're one of the special ones, chosen by the world tree.
So not only are you the luminary, you're... Some guys have all the luck, I guess. Well, we can't stand around talking about how great you are.
Is that you, dear? I'm cooking your favorite, Stew, you'll be desperate to stuff your face as always, I'm sure. Well, Whoa! Who are you? And what nonsense are you talking? My boy is 6 years old. Who do you think you are, waltzing in here and claiming to be someone you're not? Whoever you are, I want you out of my house this instant!
Thank you, mister. My name's Gemma. Who are you? But that can't be right. Oh, wait, I get it. That's not your name. He went to look for Chalky. Come on, follow me.
Hey, Grandad, can I borrow your ladder? The wind blew Gemma's scarf off and now it's stuck up a tree.
Well, we can't be having...
We don't need the ladder anymore. That nice man over there, he said he was looking for you. Is he a friend of yours?
Nope. I've never even...
I think it might be me he's looking for, you know. Why don't you two run along and play?
All right.
Well, it's you, isn't it? I knew it. I've known you since you were a baby after all. But you don't look too happy, my lad. Care to tell you who? I see. So, you're from a future where I'm no longer, and King Carnelian went and threw you in the dungeon? And if I'd known how things were going to turn out, I would have told you everything. But you don't have time to be listening to an old man's regrets. If you head east out of the village, you'll come to Cobblestone Falls, as you know. Go there and dig in front of the... got that? The three-sided rock at Cobblestone Falls. Oh, but what a fine figure of a man you've become. You be good now, lad. Don't waste your time bearing grudges. Live life with love in your...
Thanks for getting Gemma's headscarf back. Come back and play any time you like. It's ages till I gotta go home. What should we play now?
Well, we could play, hide and seek.
Are you okay? I lost you for a minute there.
Not surprising.
I can't believe they do this. And just because you grew up here? What kind of animals are they? Jasper and his goons must have ridden straight here after you got thrown in the dungeons and torched the place. Hey, just now, when you zoned out, the mark on your hand was glowing. And so was the root wrapped around that tree. Wow. So you went back in time and spoke with your granddad and... Must have been the root here. It must have the power to show you the past. Well, if what your granddad told you was right, then we need to head over to Cobblestone Falls. Where did you say it was? East of the village? Listen, I know this can't be easy, but hanging around here isn't going to do anybody any good. Letters, huh? The top one there's seen better days, that's...
My dearest, darling baby boy, when finally you come to read this, you see, not long after you were born, our beloved kingdom of Dundred, I was forced to flee with you in my arms, and expended the last of my strength in ensuring that you escaped to safety. If you are fortunate enough to have been found by some kindly soul, you must seek out the King of Heliodor. Our kingdom and his have long enjoyed close relations, and your father and I would trust him with... Never forget, my son, you are a prince of the kingdom of Dundrazil. But more than that, you are... It is you who must stand against the darkness and banish it from our world. It breaks my heart to leave you, my darling, but it is the only way.
It's from someone important to you, right? Your mother or something? Don't worry, you can tell me about it later.
To my dearest grandson, I haven't the foggiest how you managed it, but I met your future self today. As promised, have you read your mother's letter yet? It was in your basket with you when I first found you. It was because of that letter that I asked my Amber to send you to see the king when the time came. I only wish I'd known how things would turn. I don't know why Dundrasil was attacked, or why King Carnelian thinks so badly of you. But I do know that the answers are out there somewhere. The keystone in this box, you must go out into the world and seek the truth. Remember now, don't waste your time bearing grudges and live life with love.
So we used the keystone to open the door of departure and head out into the world, huh? Well, sounds easy enough. You bet. You said it was just east of here, right? Well, what are we waiting for? Oh, I know what we're waiting for. I've got some unfinished business to attend to. The King Sparrow's not too far from here. Just down the way, in fact. heck happened here? Who did this to them? Huh?
They're taking candy from a baby! This is going to get us into...
Hey! What do you think you're doing? That...
Oh!
Ha! Amateurs. But who the hell were they? And what did they want with the old... Well, whatever. It's back with its rightful owner now. You know, after they threw me in jail, I thought I'd never see this thing again. But here I am holding it. You're some kind of lucky charm, you know that? I've got a feeling that if I stick with you, just don't ask me what I mean by everything. That's mine. Right, I've done what I came to do. Guess we should head east and check out that door of departure place you're